Hello everyone, my name is Jose Cimarilla Romero, and I am an opera singer. Today we're going to talk about what makes an operatic sound, as well as tips and suggestions that you can incorporate today to start your operatic singing journey. So if you're here, I assume it's because you have at one time or another heard an opera singer singing a big opera sound. Now, most people listen through YouTube videos, even better if you have heard a live performance of an opera singer. Now, most of my students always give me the example of the great Luciano Pavarotti singing Nessun Dorma, especially the part that he goes like this. Yes, I know, we all love that part. Now, perhaps you were intrigued or curious as to how someone can make a sound like that. Well, through the wonders of the natural acoustic phenomenon of the human voice, we can make loud and resonant sounds without the use of amplification. That's right, all that big singing that you hear in these massive halls with these massive orchestras can be done just through our two little tiny vocal cords without the use of microphones. Isn't that amazing? Therefore, when we practice singing, we have to make sure that we do it in a healthy manner, because we will be asking a lot from those two little tiny vocal cords, and we don't want to hurt them. So with that being said, let's dive right into it. This is a famous Italian opera aria that most people know. It's called La Donna è mobile, or how I like to call it, the Italian pizza song. And it goes a little bit something like this.
La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, mutata a cento, e di pensiero, sempre un'amabile, leggiadro viso, impianto in riso, e menzognero. La donna è mobile, qual piuma al vento, mutata a cento,
So I like to teach my students in the old traditional Italian school of singing. Now, this is how the greatest opera singers from the world, both past and present, have learned to sing. So let's talk briefly about these points that I mentioned. Number one, clear vowels. As any Italian opera singer would tell you, singing is an extension of speaking. Therefore, we cannot sing if we cannot speak correctly, or in this case, clearly. Okay? The English language now has a lot of variations and diphthongs on each vowel, and it tends to be on the darker side. For example, the vowel A in English could be said A, as in father, garage, It can get darker and darker and darker and darker. What we want to do as opera singers is to keep the clarity of the vowel clear and forward, in order to get the best resonance and not a muscle-damped sound. A, E, I, O, U, clear vowels. Number two, chord closure. Now, in order to get that resonance that can fill a large hall and can cut through a big orchestra, we need our vocal cords to close in the most optimal way possible. This means that every time we make a sound, our cords are vibrating and close, like this. They make this pattern. However, it doesn't mean that every time we make a sound, they are closing in the most optimal way. For example, I could speak like this. Hello everyone, my name is Jose Cimarilla Romero. In which case I am speaking and I'm creating my sound and the chords are coming together, but there's so much breath escaping, and you will call it a breathy sound. You will not sing opera this way. Your chords are not connecting clearly. Now, on the other extreme, you could also speak like this. Hello everyone, my name is Jose Cimarilla Romero and I am an opera singer. In which case, all these throat muscles are so tense and the chords are so close that almost no air is coming out. It's almost as if the sound that we make when we're lifting weights, because the vocal cords can act as a sphincter. and they can close completely in order to keep the pressure inside the body when we're lifting something heavy. We want to avoid both of these extremes, and we want to make sure that we have clear closure, which goes hand in hand with singing clear vowels. You can achieve these by doing a glottal attack on, for example, an ah vowel on a major scale. Ah, 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 ah. And you can pick a key that is comfortable to you, as long as you're understanding this glottal attack. Ah, 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 which brings the chords together. Now, do not beat yourself up if you don't get it right away. Remember, just like any instrument, it takes years of practice to master these skills. And even professional opera singers today are still developing these skills every day. So I hope that this lesson was enlightening, and I hope that I was able to help you begin your operatic journey. My name is Jose Estimanilla Romero. Until next time.